What's up, guys? Quantric22 here with another edition of What's New, and we are one day away from the annual event that is WrestleMania, the showcase of the Immortals, the grand stage for all professional wrestling, the Super Bowl of wrestling. It's tomorrow, and I've been counting down every single WrestleMania match that will be on the WrestleMania 29 card. And we are down to the big two, in my opinion, the big two matches to look forward to at WrestleMania. I know there's three, but we already seen one of them. That was the Rock Cena match, and it's something could like I said, could come out of that. But I don't really have that much to say about that matchup. In my opinion, this match should only happen at this WrestleMania, and that's all. But whatever. The next match I got to talk about is the Undertaker in the Streak versus CM Punk, the biggest superstar of 2012 versus the Dead Man in the 20-0 streak. I gotta say though, this match did not have that much of a backstory. Unfortunately, Paul Bearer had to die for him to actually have a reason for this matchup to make the people want to see CM Punk get his ass kicked, because before Paul Bearer's death, there was really nothing to go to this matchup. It was just CM Punk, he challenged in the streak, and it was the WrestleMania streak versus I guess CM Punk in this dominant streak as a WWE champion. I guess him bragging. It wasn't really that much to it. It was kind of whatever. But I hate that it happened, unfortunately, that Paul Bearer had to die for this storyline to pick up. But it's done wonders for the storyline. I mean, just think about it. CM Punk taking the urn and running away with it, and it's something very important to the Undertaker, and this always has been an urn, and he's taking that away. He's taking that away from him. That was basically his source of power, is in that urn. And the fact that CM Punk taking away, that gives CM Punk the advantage going into WrestleMania 29. And that's last week. They I don't know if I really agree with what they did, because it's kind of like I don't know. But at the same time, Paul Bearer's kids gave WWE the permission to take the storyline and take Paul Bearer's death and use it in the storyline. And I guess last Monday night, not Paul Bearer, but CM Punk opened up the Druid. First of all, the Druids came out after Undertaker cut a promo, and then Paul Heyman, dressed as Paul Bearer, came out, and oh yes, and the Druids and everything, and Undertaker. It was kind of cool, because you usually see Undertaker playing the Matrix, but it's CM Punk playing Matrix on Undertaker. So Undertaker walks to Paul Bearer and starts punching the Druids. He knows one of them is CM Punk, but he doesn't get to the one that CM Punk is. CM Punk attacks Undertaker, beats him down, beat him up with the urn, and then he proceeds to open up the urn and pour it onto so what's supposed to symbolically be the ashes of Paul Bearer, and pour them on the body of Undertaker. And then it got really weird, because he started like rubbing it on his chest and putting it on his face. That's what I felt was kind of crossing the line right there. I was like, ew, what the heck? But whatever. Build up was decent. It's gonna be a good match. But I have to say, this is the first time in probably 4 or 5 years where I feel like the streak is not in jeopardy. I mean, as great as CM Punk is, I'm a really big fan of CM Punk, but to me, he just isn't the believable guy in the streak. I don't see him even a chance that he made in the streak. Yeah, I don't see it at all. And he shouldn't be the one to end it either. He's just not the person for the job. But even with that said, the match is still going to hopefully be spectacular. Undertaker handpicked CM Punk for him to face this year, which is who else? I mean, who else would Undertaker have really wanted to pick other than the guy who's dominated 2011 and 2012? It only makes that much sense for him to go into a match with the guy right now, which is CM Punk. Like I said, Undertaker will definitely definitely beat CM Punk in that matchup. Then CM Punk probably going to take a break, a couple of months off. He's been going strong since 2011. So, it's about time for him to take a little break and then come back and, do something else. Hopefully, CM Punk and Rad can come back in somewhere in 2013 and, get to where he needs to be. Because Undertaker, CM Punk really hasn't got any huge victories, since, basically the later end of his title reign. He wasn't really getting any, victories. It was like screw job finishes and, he losing to The Rock. Now he's going to lose to The Undertaker. And they gotta build him up strong if they do plan on at WrestleMania 30 having CM Punk face Stone Cold Steve Austin. If that's still in the plans, I don't know if that happens. Only time will tell. But no, we're just talking about the Undertaker and Punk match. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty decent. Taker looks like he's in pretty good shape actually. I thought I was scared. I thought he was gonna come back and be flat because the guy he wrestles one match a year. And, I don't know if he works out or any of that stuff, but, he looks like he's in pretty good shape, and I think it's going to be, a pretty good match. Actually, it's going to be an actual match because there's no, no disqualification rules or, anything like that. It's just going to be a match, which is good. So the last time we seen this was WrestleMania 26 against Shawn Michaels, so, it's good to see just a normal wrestling match with Undertaker in it. And doesn't have the big Extreme Rules. We're gonna get all that stuff with the next match that I'm gonna talk about in my next video. The final match on the WrestleMania 29 card, which you guys probably know what that is. So guys, looking forward to that match. What do you think about this match? Do you think that CM Punk should end the streak? Do you believe that he's not the person, or do you think that do you think this match is gonna be good at all? I mean, when you look at their other matches, they haven't been like the greatest. The matches from 2009 is what I'm talking about. So you think this match is gonna live up to what it should be, or not? Leave comments below. Subscribe, comment, rate. Stay gold, everybody. WrestleMania 29 is tomorrow night. Pre-show at 6 o'clock. I got my next video. I'm probably gonna do it today because I feel like it's better to do it today than to do it tomorrow because everybody's gonna be looking at getting ready for WrestleMania. So I'm gonna probably post that video right after this one. So stay tuned, guys. And until then, stay gold.